Aston Hall had his lawyer send me a cease and desist last night at midnight. They want me to take down the video where I shared screenshots of people that were allegedly scammed by him. And they're trying to say right here that it's entirely false and there's no truth to any of these statements.
Imagine waking up at 3:53 in the morning, not because you have to, but because your ego says you're special. You tear tape off your mouth like you just escaped a thriller scene. You brush your teeth with luxury bottled water that costs more than lunch, like tap water is beneath you. Before the sun even rises, you dunk your face in a bowl of ice, then rub a banana on your skin like it's some sacred secret. This isn't a morning routine, it's obsession dressed up as the grind. Ashton Hall sold nearly 1 billion people the dream that waking up early and acting extreme would make them rich. But behind the polished ice baths and sharp suits was chaos, fake hype, and pure embarrassment. And when it all cracked, it didn't fade quietly. It exploded into the internet's favorite punchline, a $10,000 scam, a suspicious physique, and a self-proclaimed discipline king getting outshined by a streamer who yells at video games for a living.
Ashton Hall had his lawyer send me a cease and desist last night at midnight. They want me to take down the video where I shared screenshots of people that were allegedly scammed by him. And they're trying to say right here that it's entirely false and there's no truth to any of these statements.
To get the scam, you have to see the insecurity. Before the hype, Ashton was a running back at Alcorn State. He believed the NFL was his future.
You think you maybe could have went to the NFL?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I don't feel like it's...
Bro, it says you finished your college career with just 8 yards for 6 rushes.
His full career, 6 carries for 8 yards, that's barely a stat. When the NFL dream ended, he didn't move on. He rebranded online as a strict Christian fitness coach, preaching discipline like a commander. For years, nobody cared. Then he realized the truth. People didn't want workouts. They wanted a fantasy, so he stopped selling fitness and started selling a lifestyle he couldn't afford.
I can't help anybody else. That is why I've shared my morning routine, because this is how I've jumped over that hurdle. So a lot of people will see in my past, I had a lot of potential, but I couldn't lock in. You know what I'm saying? I passed over the opportunity. P-O-O-R, right? Passed over opportunities repeatedly, right? And I got tired of passing over opportunities. So I had to make a change. And this was me making my change. Changing my morning routine changed my entire life.
Then came the video that shattered the internet. The routine kicks off at exactly 3:53 a.m. He yanks off the mouth tape and brushes with Saratoga water, and the brand stock actually jumps just because he used it to rinse his mouth. Next is the ice bowl. He dunks his face into freezing water like he's joining the Church of Clout, and the final move, the banana. He eats it, then rubs the peel across his face like it's some elite hack. Be honest, if you saw a grown man doing that at 4 a.m., would you call him a genius? Or question everything?
This guy's morning routine is fake. See, Ashton Hall is going viral for dunking his face in ice water and rubbing banana peels on his face at 5 a.m., but there's 3 things to prove that he's lying. There's parts of the video where you can see the sun out at 6 a.m. even though he lives in Florida where the sun comes out at 7, but that's not all. When he goes to his computer to work, he says,
"Bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
But if you look closely, there isn't a reflection in his eyes, meaning the computer is off and he isn't actually talking to anyone. The cherry on top is when he jumps in the pool and you can see the time change from 7:36 a.m. to 7:40, which means he stays in the air for 4 whole minutes, and this is what he had to say about it.
I was really in the air for 4 minutes.
After the memes faded, the fitness world got suspicious. He said he was natty, no steroids, just Jesus and ice water.
Is Aston Hall natty or not?
They should think I'm on some type of enhancement drug.
See, before he got famous for doing his morning routine, he posted about his 3-year transformation where he gained 35 pounds of muscle, which isn't really possible without steroids. But there are 3 other things to prove his muscles are fake. Firstly, he used to post workout videos showing him doing HIIT workouts, which don't really tend to grow muscles and actually help people lose weight. But there's more. Secondly, in his routine videos, he only ever shows himself doing cardio and very rarely going to the gym. Finally, fitness legend Greg Doucette looked through Ashton Hall's routine to find out if he's natty or not, and this was his conclusion.
If you think this guy's natural, well, you're probably in the 5% of people who also thought the Liver King was natural.
Here's the math. He's 5 feet 10 inches, 220 pounds, shredded, with 3 D-delts and veins popping like a road map. Experts checked his fat-free mass index. Around 25 is seen as the natural ceiling. Ashton was closer to 27 or 28. Could he still be natural? Maybe, in theory. Just like winning the lottery tomorrow, it's not impossible, but the odds are almost 0.
Oh, Ashton Hall is scamming again. It's kind of like the Dexa scam, only it's the Ashton Hall scam. He pretends, makes believe that he's actually doing these morning routines, and while he's at it, he convinces hundreds of people to hire him to give them their hard-earned money, thousands of dollars, only to not do what he's promised. You're gonna tell me that this guy wakes up at 4:07 in the morning and takes a bath and somebody then passes him some togi water while doing red light therapy for just his face? Red light therapy, that's actually beneficial, but why not do it for your entire body?
If the muscle talk was a warning, his business was a full alarm. Ashton sold elite coaching for up to $10,000, promising custom plans and real mentorship. Clients later said they got basic PDFs, simple meal plans, and group Zoom calls instead of true one-on-one help. Imagine paying $4,000 and barely getting access. When people complained, he didn't offer refunds. He answered with legal pressure instead of fixing the issue.
It's only a matter of time until this idiot is behind bars. And yeah, I said it, locked up, and I'm gonna explain why. After my reel the other day, I got dozens of these DMs, stealing $7,000 to $10,000 from God knows how many people. This guy couldn't even hire me because he has no money left because he took a loan out to hire Ashton and he disappeared.
When I saw this happen, I said, you know what, Nick? I'm gonna hook you up with this guy. So he sent that company, Ashton's company, a letter right back to them. So, I saw those messages that Nick put in there, and you guys know me. I want to investigate. Is this guy a scammer? Or is he ethical? Is he doing ethical business stuff? And I always give people the benefit of the doubt. You can't just assume people are doing illegal things without seeing things with your own eyes, right? So I got access to the internal system where all the clients talk amongst each other, the trainers, right? And I could see people complaining that they didn't get any service at all. The service that they thought they were going to get.
But karma has perfect timing. It showed up as a wild streamer, IShowSpeed. Ashton, riding his own hype, challenged Speed to a race and talked big the whole time. He even told Speed to back out to protect his image, acting like a pro sprinter facing a rookie.
Tell him that you changed your mind.
Ain't, bro, nobody changed my mind. Bro, I'm ready. Come on, bro, you ducking. You really acting like a chicken hall. I'm out there, bro.
This is not going to be a good look for you, brother.
It's not.
Put you on game.
On God. Okay, watch
You know
this.
you little bro. I'm trying to look out for you.
I promise you.
Listen, where's management?
I promise.
They do not allow you to take
I
this
promise you. This about to look bad on you, bro. Hey, I'm good.
The race finally happened, and Ashton got smoked. Not once, but every single time. The guy selling perfect routines, elite discipline, and genetics lost to a streamer whose cardio comes from yelling at a camera and playing FIFA. And Ashton couldn't take it. He made excuses, doubled down, and showed that all the journaling in the world didn't teach him the one thing that matters: humility. He wanted to be a legend, and he got it, just the wrong way. He became the poster boy for fake gurus. Proof you can only flex so hard before it falls apart. He built an empire on ice, water, and hype, and it melted the second pressure hit. Now it's on you. Are people finally waking up to scams like this? Or is the fake natty wave getting worse? And real talk, how much would someone have to pay you to rub a banana on your face at 4 a.m.?